She replied saying that he was her ex. I don't know what worried me more. The fact that I was such a talkative exposing my secrets, or that I have been crushing so hard on her ex-boyfriend and now she knows about it. She told me not to worry about it and that she would write a sweet message on my behalf and send it to him. I was reluctant at first, but I agreed and gave her my phone. Hello and welcome to the first episode of Off Air on Cam with DJ Choi. For those of you guys who don't know, I am a DJ, a radio jock. This is going to be a more laid back kind of video compared to the other videos that I've been making on my channel. And I'm going to be doing mostly stuff that I do on the radio, like storytelling, poetry sessions, music recommendations, movie reviews, and maybe hopefully if there's an opportunity, I'll be able to do some interviews with some stars, maybe, celebrities, hopefully. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. And maybe in the near future, I will be able to turn this into a podcast. For now, everything's going to be very random. So yes, but on today's episode, I'm going to be I'm going to be sharing to you guys a story that was submitted about 2 years ago. I think so. I found this on my archive and I just thought, why not share this story as well? Maybe you guys could relate to it and, gain some insight, some lessons maybe. So, yeah, that's it. By the way, if you have some interesting stories as well and you want to share it, you can be anonymous about it. If you want me to read some of your stories, it can be long, it can be short. That is up to you. I'll try to put in together 2 or 3 stories, maybe one depending on the length of the story. But yes, feel free to send them. Consider sending them to any of my social media accounts. Link is going to be somewhere on the video or in the description below. So check it out and consider sending those stories. But if you don't want to be anonymous and because you're proud about the stories that you want to share, I can also give you guys a shout out for that as well. So now let's go to our story. It's story time with DJ Choi. Ta-da. Please keep my identity a secret, as this is a very embarrassing story of a one-sided love affair. A couple of years ago, I had a crush. I don't know him personally, and I obviously wasn't in the same social class as him, but somehow I gravitated towards him. He didn't seem like the annoying, predictable, hyper-masculine type. He was ambitious, well-read, mysterious, artistic, respected by his peers, his friends and acquaintances, and sadly, a lot of girls crushed on him as I did. I had just created an Instagram account and started following people I knew from Facebook. Most of the people I followed were mutual friends with the guy I had a crush on. And I had longed for my own friendship with him because, obviously, dating was a long shot. As always, one day, he posted a photo of himself drinking coffee and I commented on his photo. I waited patiently for his response, but he paid me no mind and carried on posting another photo like I didn't exist. I took that as my cue to never make a comment at him or attempt to start any conversation with him. Unfortunately, that rejection didn't change how I felt about him, and I just pretended that the feelings never existed. A few months have gone by while I was lying quietly in my room. A friend of mine who knew how much I adored him privately surprised me by getting him to follow me back on Instagram. I can't believe the amount of times I had to pinch myself because I thought it was all a dream. I sent him a direct message telling him how happy he made me. He responded saying he was glad to hear that. Weeks later, I gathered enough courage to send him a message. This time we talked for a longer time. But unfortunately, I was not my real self with him. I felt like I had to be an avid reader because he loved books, or that I had an interest in photography. I acted like I was very poised and sophisticated because he was such a gentleman. I started to become more self-aware of the clothes I wore and started learning to take better photos to post on Instagram because it made me happy whenever he likes them. While spending the summer in the province, I eventually asked if he would like to hang out when I got back to the city. To my surprise, he agreed and said to message him when I got back. I was happy that I was finally meeting him, but I was sad that I couldn't be my true self with him. I wasn't much of a reader, nor have an artistic view of the world, and I sure wasn't sophisticated. I was awkward, clumsy, goofy, extremely playful, and can be simple at times. I was scared that he wasn't ready for the real me. Or rather, I wasn't ready. I spent most of the summer daydreaming and patiently waiting for the day I got back to the city, so I could finally meet him. One afternoon, I got so excited that I mistakenly told an acquaintance about my feelings for him. She replied saying that he was her ex. I don't know what worried me more. The fact that I was such a talkative, exposing my secrets, or that I've been crushing so hard on her ex-boyfriend, and now she knows about it. Later, she goes further by saying he was a timid kisser, and she wanted a dominant boyfriend who kissed passionately and not like him. I kept thinking, what's wrong with this girl? At least you kissed him. I'd take this timid kisser any day because I actually adore him. She eventually suggested I send him another direct message on Instagram, asking for his number because waiting till I got back was too long. I felt uncomfortable because the anxiety I got after sending the last direct message was overwhelming enough, and I wasn't sure I could do it again. She told me not to worry about it, and that she would write a sweet message on my behalf and send it to him. I was reluctant at first, but I agreed and gave her my phone. It was the wrong decision. He replied twice to the message, declining the offer. I wanted the ground to open up and swallow me. I was so scared I had ruined an opportunity to at least be his friend by allowing someone else to send a message for me. I couldn't tell him that the messages didn't come from me. I mean, he might not even believe me. The next day, I sent another message, which he didn't respond to. I gave myself a breather and weeks later sent him another message, which yet again he didn't reply to. I wanted to turn back time to the day we agreed to meet up, or to the time I made the wrong decision to let my acquaintance send him a message on my behalf. I don't blame her. I placed myself in a position that made me look desperate. Weeks later, I realized that he had unfollowed me on Instagram. I knew that day was coming, and it really hurt bad. We never spoke again. My unrequited love made me reflect on myself. Not only did it embarrass me, it humbled me. It didn't make me bitter, but it taught me a lot. I started taking things in my life seriously and started reading more to gain knowledge. I did all of this because my confidence went down and I wanted to feel more confident about myself. I started going to the gym because having strength empowered me. I started reading so I have my own opinions and I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not. If you find yourself liking someone who doesn't like you back, I hope you truly find peace. It is never always good to assume that they'll respond to your feelings. Unlike other love, unrequited love isn't shared. It's all yours. They might not love you the way you want them to, but the right person will come at the right time. Don't forget, you are worthy of love, and you deserve all the good things in life. This is the end of DJ Choi's story time. Da-dum. And that was our story for today's episode. I hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned or gained some insights and some lessons from it. And if you have some stories you want to share about love, about life, consider sending them to any of my social media accounts or to my email. Links are going to be somewhere on the video and also on the description down below. So check it out. And thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Hey guys, did you like the video? Then make sure to give it a thumbs up. While you're at it, check out my other videos, either on the left or on the right. Follow me, by the way, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I'll see you on the next video.